The Graffiti Stairwell is this fabulous place in the corner of the Church Fine Arts building on campus at the University of Nevada, Reno. The Graffiti Stairwell came about pretty organically. It's my recollection that it started with the painting professor's invitation to his students to use the stairwell as an alternative canvas during a small, more intimately scaled summer class. And it sort of took off from there. Every square inch of that space is covered, and it has been done and redone and redone. It's just, if it's been, more than a decade's worth of people painting on those walls, it's got a lot of history and a lot of layer. There are times when, just by the nature of what it is, it can get pretty messy. And because people that are painting and participating are not necessarily art students or trained artists, the craftsmanship or the aesthetic quality of things are not always really visually appealing. But that's okay. I think that it doesn't have to always look beautiful. The juxtaposition of the really beautifully executed artworks with a lot of the other kind of just present things is just part of what it is. Graffiti, by its very nature, comes out of a history of being a kind of guerrilla activist activity, and the stairwell is really no exception to that. Most of the time, the works are not attributed. People are not taking credit for them. And my understanding of it is that even some of the nicest works that have ended up in there are not art students per se. There's rumor that there's an engineering student that's been doing some really great graffiti in there, and former students that have come back and have done some things. And so we don't have an actual way of knowing who's doing the work. Art in and of itself is a tool for communicating ideas, and it's often trying to get at those ideas that are beyond what we can readily apply language to. The Graffiti Stairwell is just the epitome of what that kind of expression is, and it's important to protect that. Sometimes that means that things get said that are difficult or challenging, and maybe even hurtful. It's not the intention of the stairwell or our desire to protect that stairwell to protect those kinds of ideals, but rather to protect ideas of using art as a tool for expression. If there is anything about the stairwell, is it's always evolving. It's ever changing. And so that means if there are difficult things in the hallway that somebody has placed there, chances are somebody else is coming right back in over the top of that with another level of expression.